presents this woman to be married to this man?
I, her mother, present this woman to this man.
Good morning, everyone. We are gathered on this day to witness and celebrate the marriage of Ryan and Ashley. But before we get started, nearly every YouTube video that I have watched on how to officiate a wedding has reminded me to remember to tell all of you when you may be seated. So, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church on the internet, you may be seated. I want to welcome you all to this place, not this particular building, but rather to this part of the world, this part of the country, to South Central Wisconsin, to Madison as a whole. Both Ashley and Ryan have spent years in this area. They have created countless memories, both separately and then together. And so it's only too fitting that it is here in this area that they share this once-in-a-lifetime memory together to unify their lives. To all their guests, they are happy to share this moment with you. They have known most of you for many years. You have watched them grow up. You've went to school with them or you've worked with them. Because you are the ones who have supported them and known them so well, it is again only fitting that you are the ones to share this once-in-a-lifetime moment with them. We come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen a bond that already exists. This ceremony is a public affirmation of that bond, and as their dearest family and friends, it's our honor and our privilege to stand witness to this event. But how did we get here? Well, for those of you who don't know, the beautiful love story of Ryan and Ashley goes a little bit like this. One March day, Ashley is using the exclusive, and in fact, exclusively marriage-focused, computerized application known as Tinder. Now, for the uninitiated, Tinder is a strange place where everyone uploads several of the most attractive, impressive, and exciting pictures of themselves with their hair and their outfits just right in various really cool places. Now, some may say, I might say, that men in particular must put a lot of extra effort into this process. You see, they've got to have the best pictures and an impressive written bio, all in hopes that a woman will be impressed enough to swipe right and start talking to them. So again, we come back to Ashley. Ashley is swiping left and swiping right, but mostly left, on all of the best single men with all of the best photos and best bios that Madison has to offer. And then Ashley comes across Ryan's picture. Just the one picture. Yeah, apparently Ryan hadn't thought he needed any more pics. Maybe he thought his hair was just perfect in that photo? What do we think? Well, apparently he was right. Or perhaps there was some sort of divine intervention, because when Ashley saw Ryan's picture, his solitary picture, and his extensive bio, for those that didn't hear, Ryan, what was on your bio?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. When Ashley saw this one picture of Ryan and absolutely no bio, not sketchy at all. Oh boy. Well, there is something about that picture, though. There is something about this mug, about this face right here. And Ashley swiped right. and shortly after striking up a conversation, agreed to go on a date. Now, at that date, Ashley told Ryan just what she had told herself and others, that she wasn't looking for anything serious at that time. And Ryan, with his one picture and no bio, surprised Ashley by telling her that he was indeed looking for something serious. Well, Ryan's Tinder profile may not have seemed the most impressive to the rest of us, and it may have seemed like they were looking for different things, but they did end up going on a second date together anyways. And I'm told that at that second date, Ashley sat him down and reiterated that she wasn't looking for anything serious. She explained that they weren't going to hang out, they weren't going to see each other frequently, nothing like that, because she was absolutely not looking for anything serious. And then they proceeded to see each other basically daily for an extended period of time after that date number 2. So that starts the chain of events. Not long after that, Ryan asked Ashley to be his girlfriend during a trip to Chicago. And then in May, around 3 months in, the first I love yous were exchanged. And the rest, as they say, is history. So now that we've got some history out, now that you know who these people are, we can get back into this formal ceremony. As I've said before, we are gathered on this day to witness and celebrate the marriage of Ryan and Ashley. We want to remember that in every marriage, there are good times and there are bad. There are times of joy and times of sorrow. Marriage is a journey, a time of adventure and excitement, enhanced by love, trust, dedication, and faith that you share in one another. Ashley and Ryan, may the promises that you make to one another today be lived out to the end of your lives. Tomorrow can bring the greatest of joys, but today is the day that it all begins. So we come now to the words that Ryan and Ashley want to hear most today, the words that take them across the threshold from being engaged to being married. Ashley, you're going to have to temporarily part with that beautiful bouquet of flowers. If you can hand those off to Annie. Ryan and Ashley, please join hands. Look at one another. There you go. Excellent. So look at each other in the eyes. Now, take a few moments. Look a little bit longer. Nice, long, awkward looking. You can look at each other's hands. Just want you to take it all in. You see, I don't have a whole lot of experience being married, nor do I have a whole lot of experience marrying people either. But I have heard from several very good sources that the wedding day can go by in a blur. So in addition to looking at each other right now, I would request that you make sure that throughout the rest of today, you each find some time to pause and to just look at each other and really take in this day so that you can remember it in all of its beauty. You are, of course, also allowed to look around at the rest of these also incredibly beautiful people. We do want you to remember them as well, but you two are our priority number one. So now we get on to the declaration of intent. According to Google, this is the part where we make sure that neither of these people are being forced here against their will. So very, very important. It's got a bunch of other important aspects as well. Ryan, let me power on my mic here. Ryan, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to Ashley in marriage? And if so, answer, I do.
I do.
Ashley, do you come here freely without reservation to give yourself to Ryan in marriage? And if so, answer, I do.
I do.
Ryan and Ashley, having heard that it is your intention to be married to each other, it is now time to declare your marriage vows. I've warned you before. You know this. These are going to be some long vows, so get ready. Ryan, please repeat after me. I, Ryan, take you, Ashley,
I, Ryan, take you, Ashley,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
I give to you in the presence of these witnesses.
I give to you the presence of these witnesses
Sorry, that was a little fast. That's my bad. My promise to stay by your side
my promise to stay by your side
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
as well as through the good times and the bad.
as well as through the good times and the bad.
I promise to love you without reservation.
I promise to love you without reservation.
Comfort you in times of distress.
Comfort you in times of distress.
Encourage you to achieve all your goals.
Encourage you to achieve all your goals.
Laugh with you and cry with you.
Laugh with you and cry with you.
Grow with you in mind and spirit.
Grow with you in mind and spirit.
Always be open and honest with you.
Always be open and honest with you.
And cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
And cherish you as both as we long shall live.
That one was a long one. I was pushing my luck with that one. That's fair. All right. Ashley, keep holding on to Ryan's hands and repeat after me. I, Ashley, take you, Ryan,
I, Ashley, take you, Ryan,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
I give to you in the presence of these witnesses
I give to you in the presence of these witnesses
my promise to stay by your side
my promise to stay by your side
in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow,
as well as through the good times and the bad.
as well as in the good times and the bad.
I promise to love you without reservation,
I promise to love you without reservation,
comfort you in times of distress,
comfort you in times of distress,
encourage you to achieve all of your goals,
encourage you to achieve all of your goals,
laugh with you and cry with you,
laugh with you and cry with you,
grow with you in mind and spirit,
grow with you in mind and spirit,
always be open and honest with you,
always be open and honest with you,
and cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
and cherish you as long as we both shall live.
All right, excellent. You've done it. All right, now we come to the exchanging of rings. Tim, if I could get the first ring from you, sir. All right. Your wedding rings are a symbol of your promise to one another. They are the outward and visible signs of the inner and invisible bond which already unites your two hearts in love. Ryan, go ahead and take this ring. Place this ring on Ashley's finger. And now repeat after me. Yeah, that's good. Told you it might not go on all the way. Now repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol
I give you this ring as a symbol
of my love and faithfulness to you.
of my love and faithfulness to you.
Now we'll get Ashley's ring, or Ryan's ring. Push it. There we go. Ashley, take this ring. Place it on Ryan's finger. Now repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol
I give you this ring as a symbol
of my love and faithfulness to you.
of my love and faithfulness to you.
All right, you can let him go now.
Do I have to?
Oh, no, you don't. Absolutely not. Ryan and Ashley, you have come here today of your own free will, and in the presence of family and friends, you have declared your love and your commitment to each other. You have given and received a ring as a symbol of your promises. Ryan and Ashley, you've kissed 1,000 times before, maybe more, but this time is going to be different because this time it will be as husband and wife. So without further ado, it is my honor to declare, by the power of your love and commitment to each other and the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss.